What's going on YouTube? Taylor Print is back here with another video, and in this video we're going to be talking about the Week 10 drop list for Supreme's Spring Summer 2023 collection, which is set to drop this Thursday, April 27th. So I am on vacation, so I am sorry if the audio and the video aren't up to par, but yeah, anyways, getting into this week's drop, the big collaboration for this week is with Jacob & Co. If you guys don't know Jacob & Co., they're a very famous New York jeweler, or well, Jacob is a famous New York jeweler, and the company is a famous New York jewelry company, but they're in the movie Uncut Gems, if any of you guys have seen that. Anyways, I thought this collaboration was really cool, like in thought. I just don't think the final product was that cool, to be honest. And I know these are going to be super expensive. Jacob & Co. is always very expensive. But the first one we have here is 14 karat gold, and then this silver one is sterling silver. So yeah, I'm not sure what the prices on these are going to be yet, but they're probably going to be very expensive. So yeah, these are definitely going to be a pass for me. They were probably going to be out of my budget, even if I did like them, but I really don't think they're anything special, so I am okay with passing on these. But anyways, getting into the actual clothes for this week, the first item we have here is the Destruction of Purity Harrington jacket. So we have a lot of original artwork by Sue Clowes, I believe is how you pronounce it. To be honest, I don't really love it either, but as you guys can see here, it's like a cross with some roses and some airplanes. And I actually really like the silhouette of this jacket. I think it's really nice. The button enclosure up at the neck. Just, yeah, very cool looking jacket. I just don't love the artwork on it. We do have some Supreme branding there on the back, but yeah, really we just have that same imagery kind of plastered on the sleeves, on the back of the jacket, and then on the sleeves again. We also have this jacket coming in 3 different colorways. So we have that blue, a white, and then a black. So yeah, I don't know. You guys will see these logos on a couple more pieces. Really just not a huge fan, to be honest. Let me know how you guys feel about it down below. Obviously, everything in fashion is subjective, and I know a lot of pieces that I don't like, a lot of people out there do like. So yeah, let me know how you guys feel about these. Overall, I don't really think they're like offensive or like bad pieces. They're just not really something that I would want to wear. Again, here we have some pants. These are just a chino twill pants. Same artwork as the jacket from before, and this is just on the knees, kind of going above and below the knees. Again, we have these same colorways. We've got that white, a black, and then that tealish blue. Here we have what I think is probably my favorite item for this week. It's just a crochet football jersey. Not really something you ever see as crochet jerseys, but they are cool when you do see them. I think this orange and green one was done very well. I think that color combo is sick. We've got the number 50 on the back. Not really sure if that has any meaning to it. But yeah, the colorways on these are very cool. I do think that orange and green one is my favorite. I also really like this blue one. But yeah, these are very cool, especially for someone who does not really like jerseys. Next, we have the Crest crew neck. And usually I'm a pretty big fan of Crest logos and everything. And it does say that this is embroidered. So I think that makes it pretty cool. This is a piece I feel like I would need to see in person. I feel like the image here doesn't really do it justice, but yeah, I don't feel too strongly either way about this. Like I said, I typically do like those Crest logos, but something about this one, I don't know if I want it to be like bigger. It's just leaving a little something to be desired, in my opinion. We do have this coming in 5 different colorways, as you guys can see here. If I were to get one, I'd probably just go with like a black or the heather gray because I'm basic, but we do have that mint green if you guys are feeling a little bit adventurous. Next, we have a small box tee. So these are pretty standard. We've got 7 colorways, 2, 4, 6, 7. Yeah. And the last one here is this like lava fiery colorway. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have too much to say about that. I don't really think it's great. But the rest of these, pretty nice if you just need like a basic tee. It's got the small Supreme embroidered logo there on the left chest. So yeah, nothing too crazy. Probably gonna pass on those as well. Then we have some applique hoodies, and we also have some sweatpants too. So I think these sets are actually pretty cool. I just like athletic gear, and I think Supreme usually captures it pretty well. I'm not sure which colorway I would go with. So we do have an orange, a blue, and then the black. I would probably grab the black, but really I think any of these pieces would be able to be paired with a lot of other clothes, if that makes sense. I just think obviously the black is the easiest to wear, but I think maybe the orange is actually my favorite. But moving on here, we do have the track pants. I actually think I like these pants more than the jackets. Just I'm more likely to wear track pants than a track top, if that makes sense. That's just like a personal thing. But yeah, these are pretty clean. I like that Supreme Athletic logo. Yeah, just cool pants. It looks like these are going to fit nice. And these are water resistant, so that's another nice touch. So yeah, I thought these athletic pieces, these track pieces were pretty cool. Again, we have a Destruction of Purity shirt with that artwork from Sue. Again, not really loving it. I do like how the imagery was applied to this shirt, though. That's not really something you see. So as you guys can see here, it's just applied to the one section of the shirt, and even goes up on the collar. It's like a half and half. I think that was pretty cool. Nice detail for the shirt. And then on the back, we just have the same logo. I don't know, I just don't really love that imagery, but yeah, like I said, I do like how they kind of did the split half and half design, kind of just like abruptly stopping it. Gives it a unique feel, makes it a little bit cooler than if it was just this image kind of all over it. And I'm not sure if we have this. Okay, so we have this in a white and a black. Next, we have the Sex in Heaven ringer tee. I think this one is pretty cool. I think ringer tees can be cool. It just depends on the artwork. And I actually feel like this artwork fits the vibe of a ringer tee pretty well. When I think ringer tees, I think like vintage tees. So like vintage artwork, I think pairs pretty well with that. And I think this artwork seems very vintage. Again, this is by Sue. Yeah, I think this is my favorite imagery of hers that I've seen in Supreme pieces. I don't know if it's something that I would wear, but yeah, I thought the idea of this shirt was pretty cool. Next, we have the Roman zip-up hoodie. This one is interesting, so it just has Supreme kind of with the Roman letters. I don't know, it's just kind of an interesting design. I'm actually really not sure how I feel about it. I think the more I look at it, the more I like it. I really like the red and heather gray one, but I think all the colorways are pretty solid. We also have pants versions of these too. I do think the hoodies work a lot better than these sweatpants. I feel like these sweatpants take me back to like Zumiez PacSun type of vibes, but I think the hoodie is pretty cool. Next, we have the sleeve stripe zip up sweater. These are sick. It says the material is acrylic, but it just looks like a very nice knit. We do have this in multiple colorways as well. This orange one is super fire. It's definitely the one that I would pick out of these three. That brown one is cool. And then we do have the branding there on the back of the collar, which is an awesome detail. I really like this brown one too as well. The black one is actually my least favorite. I feel like it's just not as much of a vibe as the other colorways. So yeah, I thought these were cool. This is a piece where it's like, I'm not sure if I would wear it a ton, but this is something I would definitely enjoy having in my wardrobe. Next, we have the Sex in Heaven mesh 5 back panel. So it's just like a trucker hat that's like a flat bill kind of. Has that same artwork from the Sex in Heaven tee. We've got a blue and a black. If you like that artwork, I mean, you like the hat. So I don't know. I don't love the artwork. I just think it did work well on the ringer tee. So I don't really love these hats, but again, I don't really think they're bad either. Next, we have these two-tone corduroy camp caps. So at first, I actually thought this was a seersucker material till I actually like clicked on the image and saw. Very cool. I really like these. I actually really like this blue and white one. I think it might be my favorite. Then we have this watermelon colorway and this black one. So they did the two-tone corduroy jackets earlier in the season. Same material, same colorways, just on hats this time. I was actually out in Chicago when the corduroy jackets dropped. One of my homies picked up the watermelon colorway. The corduroy is super nice. That jacket is super fire. And for someone who doesn't like camp caps, I really like these. I'm also just biased. I really like corduroy, so take that with a grain of salt. But yeah, I thought those were very cool. Then we have some metallic plaid S logo hats. So I'm imagining the S is the metallic part. But wow, I haven't seen a plaid hat in a long time. And I kind of have mixed feelings on this because it's very like out of style. It's definitely not like a trend right now. But that kind of makes me like it. And it's just something that I haven't seen in a really long time. So yeah, I don't know. I like the colors that they've done here. I think they're very nice. The black one is probably my least favorite again, which is weird, but yeah, these are pretty cool. It takes me back to like the early 2000s. I feel like you could see someone in this in like a super baggy, tall white tee with like some baggy jorts, a pair of Air Forces, and yeah, just rocking one of these up top. So I think these are pretty cool. When I first saw them, I was like, wow, those are terrible. But upon further analysis, I think I actually like them. And then the last thing we have here is the Supreme Kermit chair. It's just that director style chair. It's got that like 3D style artwork on it. I think this is cool. I don't know. I feel like Supreme has released cooler chairs in recent history. I do like the design of this chair itself. I just don't love the like Supreme branding on it, if that makes sense. I do think this design worked pretty well on that like puffer jacket, but yeah, it's all right as a chair. It's definitely something that like if I got it, I would be very happy to have it, but it's not something that I want to drop like a bunch of money on. So yeah, overall this week, not great. There was a lot of not great stuff. So if you guys have made it to this point in this video, thank you so much for watching. Yeah, I'm about to go back out to the beach. We haven't actually had that great of weather today, so it kind of worked out that today was the day that I came inside to shoot the video. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And like I said earlier, if you guys made it all the way to this point, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time. Have a good one.